Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Celtics. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Milwaukee, they can't seem to find their groove and move up the rankings. They flirted with some options, but so far, they keep getting the same results.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. And for Milwaukee, they've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of... surprise team that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Now here's Şengün. Boy, he just disappeared against Philadelphia. They needed him. Banchero outside. Hounded by Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Pass to Nembhard. Adebayo sets a screen. Nembhard with it. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Gasol misses. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He feels the X factor in this one could be C.J. McCollum. Coach said his combination of scoring and playmaking is elite, and his teammates follow his lead. He can't afford to let him go off tonight. That would make it an uphill battle. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. And the layup is good off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Allen. Gasol, a screen on McCollum. Nembhard. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Banchero outside. Now Şengün. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gasol in the high post. And he can't jam it through.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
McCollum's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Knocks down the long J.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points in his last outing. Banchero finds McCollum. Banchero with it. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. Of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Now here's Banchero. 17 points in his last outing. Off target from three-point range. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Nembhard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Nets trail by 3. McCollum outside. Pass to Banchero. They set the screen. There's the triple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Gasol up again. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Adebayo with a steal. Nembhard outside. Adebayo passes to Allen. Into the lane. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Pass to Şengün. McCollum outside to halt the run, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. And there's the lob. Şengün with a steal. Counted by Adebayo. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good job by Şengün finding the open man. It's what great centers do.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Adebayo. Gasol with it. Defended by Şengün. And that one's good. Gasol.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Now here's Şengün. Allen defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. Milwaukee leading by 3. It's Adebayo, high post. No made baskets yet. Nembhard, the pass to Adebayo. Rebound Brooklyn. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now here's Şengün. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Gasol. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered closely, and it's rejected. Inside. Here we go. One-on-one. Oh, ripped away. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
He's off on the first. And the Bucks making a change here. Black's checked in. He hits the second from the line. A minute 29 left now in the first quarter. Off target with the three. Milwaukee leading by 4. And here's Gasol. 17 points in his last outing. For 3, Allen. He can't hit that time.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
The Bucks have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Black. Back to Nembhard. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Fast break. Here we go. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Now Allen had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. With 4 on the clock. Can't get the layup. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Well, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 10.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Marking it outside. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the corner. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Allen defending. And he hits it to tie the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to dirt. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. For three, and again it's Brooklyn from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Black. Fires top of the key. A perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Markkanen. To the paint. Oh, look at the flush from Markkanen.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's all from three-point range. The Nets with a lead. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The three. Pure from three-point range. Gasol's got 5 now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Takes the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Allen outside. Pass to Black. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Whoa. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Markkanen outside. Fades back. Gasol grabs the board.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And he makes a first. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Bucks. And the Nets also making a change. Banchero's checked in. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 6. Outside, Williams. Check by Gasol. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 9.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Dead stand. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Nembhard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Black. And here's Nembhard. Clock at 6. Gasol, the screen. Lets it go from the wing. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
So he gets them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Adebayo. Bridges with it for 3. Here's Gasol. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
High arcing shot. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. And then Gasol with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And here's Doncic outside, and he buries his first look.
Boy, it's so impressive to see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
To the wing, right side. He's guarded by Nembhard. Doncic grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Banchero. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So the Nets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw drops for Banchero. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
A minute 15 left in the second. Şengün, a screen on Bridges. He's guarded by Bridges. And Gasol with the block. Adebayo passes to Bridges. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Banchero. Nets trail by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
36 seconds left in the first half. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Nembhard outside. And Adebayo slams it in.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. 4 seconds left. Şengün. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front, up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernie.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Milwaukee leading by 3. They've got Andrew Nembhard, and it's Allen in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Gasol. Off target from outside. Banchero against Allen. Banchero passes to McCollum. Out to the wing. He nails it, and we're tied. He's got 14.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Milwaukee has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. Gasol. And a Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Şengün.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. They made a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road for the lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to Nembhard. Allen outside. Pass to Gasol. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Şengün, a screen on Allen. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 6 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's Nembhard. 5 points in the game. Here's Gasol. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Gasol's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the Bucks making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's go, everyone. Give it up for your Bucks home crew. Your ball players on the court is your home squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, fans. $7.
Attack the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Now here's Allen. Nembhard outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Nembhard. On the wing, Porter. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Back to McCollum. That one is off. Nice D from Nembhard.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, VA. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jokic is checked in for Gasol. And a change for the Nets. Zubats checked in. And that one misses.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Porter. Here's the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Going inside.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Now Allen. The 3 is up. Brooklyn pulls it in. And Carroll's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Call timeout.
Getting up. And then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks. The 4th spot held by Brooklyn.
And lately, both of these squads have been dominant defenders in the paint, piling up some jaw-dropping shot-blocking stats.
Nembhard with it. 5 points in the game. From deep. The rebound by Markkanen. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 2-point game. Pass to Zubats. Here's Bancaro. He's guarded by Nembhard. I'll say this, Bancaro is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Bancaro is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA. When you're the #1 pick like Bancaro, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. He's got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The lead is 2. Connects on the 17-footer. He's got 5.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
That shot off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 4. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Golden State Warriors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Black's checked in for the Bucks. And it's Jokic missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Zubats finds Markkanen. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And it's Porter. That time on the assist from Doncic. Porter's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Markkanen outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Markkanen showing off the range there.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Doncic. Back to Jokic. Outside Porter. Drills it from deep. Porter's got 11 points here in the second half.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Markkanen. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Zubats screen. Another miss by Markkanen. Milwaukee's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Bancaro just loves showing off his court vision.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
.110 left in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Bridges. Here's Black. No good on the triple. Nets leading by 3. Over to the wing. And here's Zubac, covered by Jokic. And that one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 36 seconds left in the third. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Markkanen outside. And there's the lob. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Doncic outside. Nice finish from Luka.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
1 second left. No good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Nets. They lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing a need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. Doc sees an opportunity right now for them to put their stamp on this game.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. To take the lead. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Bridges outside. Pass to Gasol. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And it's Bridges with the chance.
And you have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Markkanen. Şengün, a screen on Bridges. And here's Şengün. Counted by Adebayo. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. Nimhart comes in for Doncic. Free throws good, Adebayo.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Now here's Şengün. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Now the Bucks with it. Big run right now for him, 11-2. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lets it fly. Blocked! And he gets it back. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Brooklyn pulls it in.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Milwaukee leading by 5. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Connects from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 8.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Allen outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 9. They set the pick. From the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Inside.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Pass to Nimhart. Now here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Nimhart outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 9. And there's the screen. To the left wing. That three's off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Allen on the wing. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that one's good. Gasol. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Milwaukee. No good with the triple.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Pass to Nembhard. Adebayo with it. Allen on the wing. Gasol the screen. Again, Milwaukee!
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Şengün over Gasol. He's guarded by Nembhard. Nice D from Nembhard.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Adebayo. Nembhard outside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Brooklyn making a switch here.
Bucks dancers, get my hand back.
Brooklyn with the ball. 15-point game. McCollum outside. To the middle. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. 28 points for him.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Allen inside. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin. Nets trail by 13. Pass to McCollum. And here's Şengün. Checked by Gasol. Şengün, no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. For 3, Allen counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Now here's Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it with a hand at his face.
Oh, even with the defender right on him, he knocked it down. That's a tough shot.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. To the right side. Now here's Adebayo. The D's right on him. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Allen defending. Floats one up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.